Hello and welcome back. This is Kristen from Life of Crafting, and I'm doing a series called Let's Talk Paper. And in this series, I intend to just focus on what my thoughts are about a specific paper, give you some page by page looks so that you can, if you're trying to decide if you want to buy a paper pack, this will give you an idea as to what's in it, because some of these pictures are really not, the manufacturers are not doing justice to their own product. I do have a lot of Stamping Up that will be coming because I'm creating an online registry at this particular moment of all of the papers that Stamping Up has released, and I'm finding it's a lot more than I ever expected. They probably release 25 a year, and I've decided I'm only going to go back to about 2012 at the most because some of their papers just really don't have a whole lot of things interesting beyond that. And this particular one that I'm focused on is called Dandy Garden. I believe this was out in 2023. You can find these over on the blog. Like I mentioned in the registry, it will tell you what colors are in there. It'll tell you what catalog was released from. If you're looking to make a purchase, if I have this available for purchase, I will have a link down below as well to my eBay store. That will be where you're going to be able to find availability on some of these if I still have them at the time that you're watching the video. So let's get into this paper pack. This is one that was discontinued. I took a little bit of time trying to find availability on this. It is nice. I briefly looked through it. I don't know why it was as hard as it was. There must have been somebody maybe that did some video on a card, but it seems that people are not either they're not willing to part with it, or maybe there just wasn't as much during the production to make it available on the secondary markets now. So this one took me a little bit longer to get my copy of this. Features a lot of, obviously it's called Dandy Garden, so there's a lot of garden theme. The Dragonfly seems to be the iconic piece in here. You've got the dandelions that are in this particular pack, a lot of different colors going on. Very pretty. I'm not a person that does a lot. My main focus is always Christmas. You're going to see and hear a lot of Christmas coming from me. This is going to be a great card if you want to lift somebody's spirits up. I don't know that I would do anything, let's say, as a sympathy card with this, but you could do anything basic outside of a sympathy probably with this particular pattern. The back does have this like fanning design. I'm assuming this color is Mossy Meadow. I am not up on their colors at the particular time like I used to be. So I'm not even going to try and mention what the colors are. Like I said, they will be over on the blog. Here again, we have some dandelions. It looks like it's on like a dark blue, like maybe a misty moonlight or whatever, like a not real dark navy, but a lighter navy color. And these are, you know what these are? These are the dandelion like seed pods. When you like blow on them, they go away. The stuff that you want to avoid. My cat Barney, I hope your tail is not catching in here. So that's what they are. They are kind of cool looking. Almost looks like a firework at first until you really look at them, knowing what they are, what this paper pack's about. That's how I know that's probably what it is. This one is a bunch of dragonflies going in different directions, different colors, but if you look in the background, there is a very faint print in there in a gray. It's kind of different and cool. More of those seed pods from the dandelions. Again, I guess it's where the dandy comes in. Here is some of their flowers on a green. I don't know if we need so much on dandelions, truthfully. But that's what this paper pack's about. So that's what we're getting. More of the dandelions. This looks to me like it is, oh, where's the original? It looks to me like it's the same print on a smaller scale. So if you like that print, you're kind of, looks like this is this one here. They pulled this out and blew it up. So that's what you're getting in this print. And the back just has the sketch printing. Kind of like what they're doing. I mean, I guess to them, if they've had to do the sketch, they've paid an artist to do that. Why not make the same use out of it? Because here you got it on a blue background, and there's the white. We already saw it on the blue, but there you go on the white. There's a sketch background on the back. Now, I haven't seen anything like this yet. This is, again, a very nice combination because this is going to give you a little bit more freestyle that you could do of coloring and stuff on your own, but this is a little bit more difficult because you're tied into how they colored. So if you're a person that likes to color, you know, you are getting some of these different ideas of prints out of here. The stripe, not perfectly straight. So if you're a person that needs things very symmetrical, not gonna work for you. Just a random thing of leaves. Cool. Looks like this is another round of that print. I was trying to look very quickly. So there it is in the white. Now you've got it on. I don't know if that's raspberry or what's the other one? I can't think. The Blackberry Bliss. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of those two. There's the seed pods. I think we've already seen that in a smaller one. Got all the papers over here, and I'm trying to hurry up. Yeah, here it is on the white. It was on this sheet in a smaller scale. Now this is in a larger scale, and it's on the yellow. So that's cool. Oh, some bees. And if you look in the background of the bees, there is definitely a print back there, but you have to look very hard at it. I don't even know what you call that. That's some kind of like garland or chains of some sort on a blue. Oh, I thought we had a lot more of this going. Here it is. I don't know if this is a Calypso coral, but more of those like seed pods going straight. Another wavy stripe. Here's the same fanning kind of thing that was in this one, but now it's on a smaller scale. And we saw that earlier as well in, let's see, the yellow. So now they're doing it there. We've seen this twice now with a white background, I believe, and a navy background. Here we have it in what looks to be like their corally color. And that same leaf print. So you're seeing a lot of the same prints, just in different scales, different colors. Kind of cool. To me, I understand you kind of boxed yourself in when you did it with Dandy and you went with a Dandelion, that you were really limiting yourself as to what the prints and stuff were. I think it's a great one. You really have to like this. I probably would never have bought this on my own. To me, it's too limiting, but you can definitely make some cards for those people who love gardening. This would be a great, you could do a lot of different things with this. But like I said, I think I like something that's a little more non-specific like that. That is the Dandy Garden. Getting some inspiration out of this. If you're enjoying this series, I'd appreciate some thumbs up down below. Comments, maybe you disagree. Maybe there's some other things you're seeing in this that I'm not, as far as versatility. Like I said, I'm sure, I haven't looked. My point is not to talk about all things card making. This is specific to people like myself who just thrive and live on looking at the paper. I love looking at the paper. I love die cutting. There's a lot of other things I do, but I'm a person like the paper really can set a tone for me and where I get started with my card making, and this would not just set the tone for me. But I totally respect that for somebody else this is probably really inspiration, but I don't want to dissuade you either. Like I said, there is some things in there that you can pull out and make some, you know, more generic stuff. Anyway, appreciate your time and watching. By all means, subscribe down below if you would like to see more from this series, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.